and I lied. I basically lied on one of my videos. This just brings me joy. Rico cutting the grass, my son, my granddaughter, my Lily. This is just Sundays. Love it.
Come and see.
There goes my table of how many years, Rico?
Just hit the legs.
No! Georgie! No!
Don't take pieces, man. I'm gonna have to pick them up. I'm not getting this bit out here.
You're so destructive. No! We could still use that.
No, we can.
Oh, Georgie! Do you want to go and do bang bang?
Yeah.
Georgie, let her do bang bang. On you go.
You do bang bang with your dad and I'll get these bits moved over here into the driveway ready for putting away. Right? You hold that. Let's hit this bit here. You ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Just take that bit there from the side so you don't get scared.
A skelf is a splinter for all those non-Scottish speaking people. There goes my table. Oh, for years and years and years.
What's your Georgie?
Quite an eventful Sunday today, wouldn't you say? Yeah. So we've had the new table in the garage now for weeks and the weather's not been great, so I've just said to Rico, leave the old table. I just don't like to throw things away. And yet I'm not a hoarder, but anyway. They've decided it's going, so it's going. And if you're all wondering where Ruth is away watching the Elton John movie with her mum and her sister. I'm dealing with this. Hello and welcome to the 12th of June. What have I been up to today? What have I been up to all week? Just the usual housework, babysitting, you know, the usual. But I thought I would show you. I have another little order here from Zara. So I returned my white jeans. If you've watched my Zara haul, then you'll know what I'm talking about. And I ordered these white jeans, which are the exact same as the denim ones that I have and I absolutely love. I think I'm going to have to do another proper Zara haul. And this dress, which is so comfortable, because when it gets hot, by the way, we haven't even booked a holiday yet, but you know me, always like to be prepared. So when it gets really hot in Cyprus, the last thing you want to be wearing is something tight. And I've kind of learnt that over the years. So this is just a loose fitting, very cool type dress. When I say cool, I mean as in not making you sweaty. So yeah, ordered 2 more items, and I've got a couple of the things that I picked up on Sunday, which you will probably have seen me wearing on this vlog, I think. I don't know. I'm going to try and get some editing done. I've had Georgie extra days this week, so I haven't really had time to edit. But I weeded all my back garden yesterday. Oh, it's so dark. So I weeded all the back garden yesterday, like all the weeds and everything that grow in between the slabs. I did that all with Georgie yesterday. She loves being in the garden. Some of the slabs have been washed as well. You can see the difference. So all the back's done. the weeding's done, but you know, they are going to grow back. Did it all the way up that path as well, everything, and that one at the back. So just to finish washing the slabs here. But our weather's been horrible. I mean, the weather's really been awful. I think I might get out and do the front garden today if George is up for it. And that's it. That's it. I might go back tonight to the gym. So I might go back to the gym tonight. I haven't been doing step because I haven't felt safe because of the dizziness. But I'm alright as long as I'm upright. It's when I lie down, especially like when I do HIIT in the morning and I lie down and try and do weights, it's hard. That's when my dizziness hits. So I'm thinking I'm going to give it a try, but we'll see. We shall see. This is the weather. Look at it. It's really horrible. Really awful. That sounds like Georgie's arrived. Yep. That is Georgie away. Quick tidy up and back to the gym for a quick step class. I'm going to go and get this workout done because tomorrow I've got so much to do. I want to get a video edited. I want to bake a cheese. It's kind of, we call it a Tiro Pitta. So it's kind of a cheesy bread, but it's more of a cake. It's more of a, not like a cheesecake as we know it, a creamy cheese made with halloumi. Anyway, I will do the recipe and I will film myself doing the recipe tomorrow. So I've got that because I've got friends round on Friday for cheese and wine, and I thought that would be just a little extra because it's a cake made with halloumi. I just thought I would, you know. So that's what the plan is now. So I better go. Hello and welcome to Thursday the 13th of June. Baking. In the process of baking. I've got friends over tomorrow for cheese and biscuits. I probably told you this, but I can't remember. But so I've got friends over for I think I did tell you, did I? I don't know. But I've got friends coming over tomorrow for wine and cheese and biscuits. So I'm just making my Tiro Pitta just now. I'll go through all of that as well. Also making some bread. But this morning I went to the gym. I took the dogs to the groomers. My Lily here, look, they had to shave her right down. She had a big bouffant head. It was bigger than Lulu's because that's how Bichons are supposed to be. But they've had to shave her right down because we've been lazy. That's it. There's no excuses. We've been lazy and we've not been brushing her. So they've got, especially Lily's got a really thick coat and she really has to get brushed every day. And we haven't been doing it. Hence, they've had to shave her right down. But they were really good because they kept a bit of the Bichon head. So they kind of, she's eating the crumbs off from me baking here. They could have shaved her right down, but you know, they've tried to comb out as much as they could. They could sit there and comb her out and comb her out and comb her out, but it's really not fair on the dogs. And they called me first and said, look, we're going to have to shave her. So that's that done. I need my bread and everything before I left, so I'm now going to put it in a warm place and just let it rise. But it's already risen whilst I went to pick the dogs up. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to just get that in a tin or whatever. I'll see what I'm going to put it in. So, oh, it's starting to feel quite nice. Lovely. Very nice. So here we have Tiro Pitta and my ingredients are here. So I'm going to make Tiro Pitta. So in here, and everything's done with cups because this is how recipes are done in Cyprus. So I basically asked my auntie how to make this, and you know, it's a cup of this and a cup of that. Well, in this case, we have 4 cups of self-raising flour, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 4 teaspoons of mint. You can use fresh mint. I was told to use fresh mint, but I'm just using dry mint. Some MASTIHA, and I have just ground that. Or what's the other one? MASTIHA or MASTIC, I think is what it's called in English, I'm not sure. Halloumi, so it's 4 cups of halloumi. or 2 halloumi, and I've put 2 cups, no, a cup of raisins, a cup and a bit of raisins, but again, optional. A cup, so this is the cup size I was using. This measures as 1 cup, but obviously if you're just using a cup from your cupboard, stick with the same cup for all the measuring. So this is a cup of vegetable oil, sunflower oil, you know, that sort of thing. Here I have a cup of milk, which was also measured in here, and I have 8 eggs. You can do half of this amount for a smaller amount, but I'm making a big amount. So I'm just going to basically mix all this ingredients and then put it in the oven. But first I'm going to sort this out. I'm going to cover it with a wet cloth or cling film and just let it rise a little more. So that's my bread covered with cling film. So by the time this has risen, this will be ready and out the oven. So let's start mixing. So yes, I'm gonna have to hold the camera because Ruth has my tripod, and yeah, so Ruth, I need my tripod back. There we go. So in here, like I said, I have the flour and the baking powder, 4 cups of self-raising flour and 4 teaspoons of baking powder, and I'm going to add all my dry ingredients in here. So I am going to add my mint in here and just mix it round and make sure it's all well mixed in. And I'm also going to add my halloumi. No, I think I'm going to add my, then I'm going to add my MASTIHA. Get whatever's off on that bit there. Just put it all in. And just add the MASTIHA in here. Now I'm going to add my raisins. Here we go. 2 in the bowl. That's for me. Let's make sure they're mixed in as well. Remember, these are optional. There we go. And now we're going to add the halloumi in. Absolutely love halloumi, and I'm just going to mix all that in as well. So I wasn't going to use a mixer, but because it's such a big amount, I did decide to use a mixer. So I've just got all my dry ingredients in there, and now I'm going to start adding my liquids. So give it a wee mix first. My oil, I decided to put the cover on. The milk, the eggs. Okay, I think that should be ready. Ooh. Here we go. So I'm just going to put the mixture into my baking tray, and if it's too much for that, I'll just make a smaller one as well. Okay, I'm going to put it in the oven. I'm kind of thinking the mixture is maybe too thick, but I'm going to go with it. It's too late now. Let's just go with it. Let's get it in the oven. I'm going to put it in for about 45 minutes on 180. Okay, Joys of baking. The bread is doing pretty good. It's rising well. Yes, lovely, 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 lovely. So I'll put that in when that comes out. I'm really not holding up much hope for this, but hey ho. You need to try to learn, don't you? Getting there with the cleaning. Right, let's check this cake. I have a knife ready. Oh, not easy when you're holding a camera. Let's just take it out a bit. I think it's cooked. Yep. Here we go. All done. So I like the bottom of the cake to show because it doesn't look as wrinkly as the top. But there we go. Now for the taste. Mmm. 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 Sorry. But I can honestly say it's a success. Mmm. Lovely. Really not good for the waistline, but so good. Mmm. 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 Right. It's a big chunk of that cake. Right, let's take this out because it's looking kind of cooked. Ooh. Here we go. Hello and welcome to Friday the, I don't know, what's the day, Rico? It's the 14th. It's the 14th? Yeah. Hello and welcome to Friday the 14th. So I think the last time I spoke to you was when I was baking. Well, it's all baked. We are just waiting for our friends to arrive. Here is the finished cake. We've had a few nibbles off it. So this is my Tiro Pitta or Halloumi cake. Here is the table ready for wine, port, cheese and biscuits. So we have a variety of cheeses here. We have
Stilton, blue Stilton, Brie.
What's that one?
Can't remember. Wensleydale.
Okay.
Yorkshire Wensleydale. That's Shropshire Red, Gouda, Vintage Gouda, and Machenko.
Okay. We also have olive oil with balsamic and some herbs. We have some grapes. We have chutney. This is a pear and fig chutney. Some hazelnuts.
Walnuts, actually.
Some walnuts. Some cold meats, some salamis, parma ham, and just a variety of salamis. This is a sweet that my auntie makes in Cyprus from fruit, which goes nice with cheese.
It's like a quince jelly that's made with grapes, okay?
It's like a quince jelly.
Quince.
Okay. And this was my bread. This was my homemade bread, and these are just some chili peppers because our friends like chili. So there we go. That's water at the back. That's a bottle of red, and here we have the port all ready. Just waiting for them to arrive. So I did my usual today. I got up, I took Georgie for her gymnastics, and then we had a little walk around the shops, and then we came home, and basically that's what we did. So, and I'm just in my casual clothes, just a denim shirt. So I'll probably catch you tomorrow at some point, having a wee cheeky wine. Hello and welcome to the 16th of June. It is Father's Day today, so happy Father's Day to all those that celebrated, because this will be gone by the time you're watching this. So I just remembered something. I'm in here in my room and I lied. I basically lied on one of my videos. And I realised when I watched the Style Cinnamon's video on her dupe collection, and when I had done that video, I'd said I didn't have any dupe bags, completely forgetting about... Do you remember this? Do you remember this bag right here? Do you remember this? Yeah, so this is obviously a dupe for the Chanel plastic bag. And the other bag I had, and in my defence, that's not in my collection anymore, but it was the bag, the Biaggi bag. Do you remember that one that I did a giveaway with? And that was obviously, it looks like the Hermes Birkin. So yeah, I just wanted to update you, because I'm many a thing, but a liar I am not. So yeah. And you know, I also kind of, I know I didn't speak very highly of this at the time, but you know, now that I've got those vinyl shoes, yeah, I know. I've just done filming, by the way. Cheers. Having a gin and tonic. So I've just done a what's in my YSL bag, so I'll have it linked below, obviously. Kind of growing on me now, this thing.
Oh, that's lovely. Do you like it? Yeah. Yeah? You gonna do a wee twaddle? Good night. Show us it.
Where are you going?
You going on your holidays?
Yeah.
Where are you going on your holidays? Cyprus?
Doy.
A toy?
Yeah.
Alright. Are you gonna get toys at shops?
Yeah.
Okay, right, bye.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.